मराठीत एक म्हण आहे ना, शब्द आहे आपुलकी. आपुलकी हे सोलीबाईंचं ते आहे, आपुलकी. यू गो टू हिम फॉर हेल्प. अपना अपन बोलते हिंदी में. एंड यू वेंट टू हिम एंड सेड प्लीज गेट मी अ क्लब. ही वुड कॉल अप इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी and say, I've got a very great batsman from India called Shishir. I said, Soli bhai, naam to barabar bolo. But he would say, नहीं, सबको पता है कि मेरा recommendation है. But I said, नाम तो बराबर बोलो, Shishir करके कोई दूसरा आ जाएगा. But that's Soli for you. I mean, I've been receiving a lot of messages now, and for small questions that Soli might want, because you're the showstopper today, not Sunny bhai or Dilip. So, Soli bhai, if you'd like to answer some of the questions sitting there, or would you like to come here? So the first question that comes from here is, how are you feeling at this moment, Soli bhai? And what does it feel like to launch your book in India, in a country you were born? Navsari.
First of all, I can't believe it as I'm standing here. The reason I'm standing here, not because I've signed so many players, because the player who comes to me, like in 1980-81, Sunil Gavaskar recommended 4 players to me, thanks to Sunil, Chandrakant Pandit, Ravi Thakkar, Lalu, Chandu, and his colleague, his best friend was, I forgot his name, he's passed away, Hemant. Hemant comes to me and he says, take these 4 boys. And because of them who comes to me and I look after them, I think they are the one who give me the publicity. It's not me what I did for them. And because of them who I help, I'm here today. So I'm really pleased. And it's then a lot of cricketers who came after them. And I think because I introduced so many players, and because of the reason of them introducing, that's the reason I'm here, because of them. I'm not here, they're not here because of me, I'm here because of them. And second thing, they give me a lot of credit for signing Sachin Tendulkar. But I'll tell you one thing, he refused. The man really behind Sachin Tendulkar to come and play for Yorkshire is because of Sunil Gavaskar. I rang Sachin in Australia, he was playing in Australia, and I said to Sachin, please come and play, because that's the only way they open the gate for Asian or anybody to come and play for Yorkshire. And he says, Soli bhai, both matches hai, ye hai, wo hai. He excused, he says, no, mere ko dur rakho. Immediately when he says no, I knew Sunil was there. And Sunil, just like for me in the last 50 odd years, we're just like a brother. So I rang immediately Sunil. I said, Sunil, there's any chance you can persuade Sachin? Because that's the only way he will come. Otherwise, he will not come. And I want him to come and play, because I wanted to play for Yorkshire. And the system was there. Anybody who born outside Yorkshire, they can't play for Yorkshire. That was their rule. If anybody born in Lancashire, he still can't play for Yorkshire. But first time a overseas come and play for Yorkshire, it's not because of me. It's because of Sunil. Sunil gone into his office, in his room, persuade him. He says, look, I play for Somerset, and you must go and play for Yorkshire. So then Sachin rang me, and he says, okay, I have spoken to Sunil, and I'm coming. So credit goes to Sunil as well, beside me. So remember that.
Next question, Soli bhai. Of course, you've spoken a bit about it, but your relationship with Sunny bhai over the years, any memories?
I got a lot of memories. I got a lot of memory. I can write a book about him. Really, because we know each other for over 50 years. We done a lot of shopping, we eat together, we discuss cricket, we discuss everything. But I tell you 3 things which is to admire me more than like. I watched a match yesterday, and when I watched him, opening batsman got out reversing, and I think Yashwal, and I think that's the reason we lost the match. And I give you an incident. There was a benefit match for Mansoor Akhtar, and me and Sunil went to play a benefit match at Huddersfield. And Sunil got 87 runs. I still remember 87 runs, and he flicked the ball on leg side. And this Gora brilliantly took the catch. Brilliantly. And match we won From Huddersfield to Dewsbury, he didn't say a word. He was so upset. And I said to Sunil, Sunil, क्या हो गया यार, उसने brilliant catch पकड़ा. बोला, no, I should have played a little late and I throw my wicket away. A benefit match where he was so upset to throw the wicket away. And this chap, 10 minutes to go, playing reverse sweep and playing for country. So just imagine a man playing for benefit match and he was so upset to throw his wicket away, and this boy throw his wicket away for 10 minutes. And I think that's the loss, because after him, we lost another 2-3 wickets and we were 4 wickets down. That's one thing I still remember. The other thing, he respect the people. I remember we were sitting, he was staying with me, and he says to me, listen, tomorrow I have to catch the train 2 o'clock. I said, why? He says, I'm meeting Ali Bakar at railway station, 4:30. Remember that? Make sure I catch 2 o'clock train. I said, okay, Sunil, no problem. We were start eating, and suddenly, I didn't know, Sunil, she doesn't know Sunil understand Gujarati. So my wife says to me, you're going to miss your pray today, because pray is 1:30. And from Dewsbury to Wakefield is nearly 35 to 40 minutes. So she says to me in Gujarati, Soli, you're going to miss your afternoon pray. Well, within 10 minutes, Sunil says to me, Soli, next train kitne baje hai? I said, why? You meeting Ali Bakar at 4:30? He says, nahi yaar, next train pakadenge, 3 o'clock ki train. Because he respect my pray. And not many people do that. I didn't know. He says, kya farak padta hai? He will wait for me. Ali Bakar, South African captain, he said, no. He will 1 hour. Let's get 3 o'clock train. So instead of 2 o'clock train from Wakefield, he took the 3 o'clock train. Not because, it's only because of respect my religion. Respect me as a person. That's great of him. That's, I can't remember. And one other thing, which is I'm going to tell you, a lot of people know, is we go shopping everywhere. And there's a shop called Mark Spencer in England. Whenever we go, he just sit down, stay, and he doesn't come with me. Once, twice, 3 times, nearly 7, 8 times. And I says to him one day, I says, we was in Sheffield, Mark Spencer. And he just said, मैं इधर बैठता हूँ, चाय पीता हूँ, तू जाके shopping कर ले. So after the match, after the shopping, I says to him, yaar, why are you doing like Amitabh Bachchan in Diwar? No, he doesn't go to Mandir, you doesn't go to Mark Spencer. Why is that? So in the car, he told me, he says, can you believe it, Solly? This Mark Spencer called my colleague a thief, Sudhir Naik. And he says, do you think, he says, I don't disturb my family, but I won't go to that shop because one of my colleague, and I asked him, and he says, no, I didn't steal the socks. And he says, from that day up to now, I never ever been to that shop. And that's a great of him. So I can tell you loads of story, because he tell me, we discuss a lot of things, cricket generally, and whenever I'm in business as well, if I'm struggling or I need a help, he's the first person I approach him. This video or anything, he knew it. I showed him before I put it on the public. So he's very close to me. It's just like, I'll give you an example. Last year, we built a house in Simlak, near Navsari. Very small village, 110 houses or 120 houses. So I rang him, I said, Sunil, I'm coming to Navsari, Simlak, will you come? He says, yeah, I will be there. But there is no flight from Bombay to Surat. So he took the flight from Bombay to Bangalore, and from Bangalore he came to Surat. It's nice of him. So a lot of things I achieve in my life, not because it's me, because of my very, very good friend. And I think in your life, to achieve this kind of thing, you need a good friend. And he's one of the best friends. A lot of friends there, everybody, he's one of the best. Which is I mentioned in my book as well.
Since you've covered most of what the questions came in, one thing is there anyone whose presence you're missing here today? Be it a family, friend, relative, because such a big occasion in your life, Solibhai. It's actually a culmination of what you've done over so many years.
My mom and dad. Without them, I wouldn't have been here. They are the one who told me, beta, he always says to me, beta, खा के खुश मत होना, खिला के खुश होना. My mom always used to say to me, कभी भी खा के खुश होना, ये अच्छी बात नहीं, खिला के खुश होना. And from that day up to now, I always remember my word, my mom word, and that's the way I live all my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Soli bhai.